Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here for another video. So I've got my bunny ears on today from a photo that I did for Instagram. I'm literally just using it as a hairband because it's quite cute, so I'm just going to use it. I'm basically here today to do a foundation review. So it's the Phoera, is that how you say it? Phoera. They've put a sticker over this, right, which is making it look so shabby. That's the front of the box. Basically it comes in a little plastic bottle like this. From what I'm aware, there's not that many shade choices, and it's got a pump. I'm really surprised it's got a pump. I hear that this foundation was quite hyped up a while back. I've actually not watched any videos on it, not seen any opinions, nothing, so that I can give a proper fresh opinion on this foundation. I'm going to do a first impression wear test. It is 10 to 2. Oh my god, it's 10 to 2 and I need to go out really soon. So I'm really going to get on with this. Basically, my mum's seen another YouTuber using this foundation and saying it was so hyped up. She's seen it on this morning or something and she was like, they had the swipe up option, so she swiped up and she bought it. She's like, I thought you could use it for your channel, so I'm definitely going to try it because it was only £1. £1. So pretty insane. £1 and you get a pump. MAC foundations are £23, don't get a pump, it's ridiculous. So anyway, let's just get started. It's probably not even the right shade, but we're just going to go with it. I've moisturised, I've used my Kiehl's Daily Revive and Concentrate Serum. I've not used any primer because I wanted it to be a normal wear test, and let's be honest, like, I don't wear primer ever. Ever. I'll occasionally wear the NYX Angel Veil primer, but honestly it's few and far between. I feel like they make no difference to my foundation whatsoever, so I tend not to even bother, and half the time I'm not going out. I am going out today, but half the time I'm not. I'm also going to apply the full face with a brush because I was going to do half and half, brush and beauty blender, but again I actually never apply my makeup with a beauty sponge because I'm too lazy to go wear it, so I don't think it would be a fair review. So let's just do a review with how I do my makeup normally every day. So let's go. I'm going to pump it out onto my hand. Actually, I'm going to give it a shake. My sister loves this foundation. My mum bought two. One for me, one for her. Yeah, it's like too dark, but we'll go with it. One for me and one for her. And she's actually been using it. It's quite thick. She says she really... Oh, it's much lighter than I thought. And she says that she really likes the finished result. Oh, it's actually too light for me. I'm so surprised. It's okay though, I can use bronzer to bronze it up. I'm going to zoom you in, and I'm just looking down here just now because I've got my mirror down here. I don't actually know how people film videos and make it look like they're looking straight at the lens. Like, I cannot. See, I was like out of the shot again. It is full coverage, like full coverage. It says, always shake before use, pump the foundation onto the back of your hand, pick up the foundation with a brush, start on the centre face, work your way out, blend well, and that's basically all it says. So it says, coverage foundation, naturally flawless, oil controlling and lightweight feel, soft matte long wear foundation. So I hear that the tagline for this foundation was the best foundation in the world. I really hope I'm getting that right, but I am so sure that was the tagline. So I got it for £1 and you get 30ml, so it's the same size as every other foundation that you would buy pretty much drugstore and high end. So I've used everything that was on my hand on my face, and this is definitely a fuller coverage than to what I would usually go for. And because I'm a different colour, I'm just going to bring it slightly down my neck. So I've pumped out just like a tiny little bit. I'm just bringing it down slightly. And I don't think it would be fair for me to bring you in and give you a close up before I put on my concealer because it looks hella weird without putting my concealer on. So let me just pop on a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape, and I mean like a tiny little bit. I just want a bit on there and a bit on my eyes. And let's put that in. This concealer isn't actually working the best for me at the moment. It's going quite cakey, or like it's really settling into my fine lines at the moment. But my skin is quite dehydrated because I've really not been looking after it lately. I've just been so busy. I mean, you can even hear it in my voice. I've just not been looking after myself in general. But it looks like I've still got glue on my eyelashes from the last time I was wearing falsies at the weekend. Right, so I'm going to give you a close up. I should have put on my other lens for this, but let me lower the light. So I've lowered the light so you can see more detail in my skin. It's quite dry and like powdery. It's not that sticky feeling. It is a matte foundation. I'll take this side where you can see that I've got that kind of, let's call it a beauty spot. Oh, we know it's not. And it's covered that pretty well, and my skin is looking quite flawless, to be honest. So yeah, this is basically how my skin looks at the moment without any other of my base makeup added. Let me nip off camera, finish off all my base, and let you know how all the powders and stuff sat on the foundation, if it blended well, etc. We'll see how it settles into my smile lines, because as we all know, they're a problem area for me, and we'll come back and chat once I've done all that. And this is the finished face makeup look. So it is very, very basic, very, very natural, because I wanted this to be about the foundation and not about a crazy, crazy eyeshadow look or whatever else. So I'm going to bring you in and let you see it, but I have to say, like, my skin's looking really, really nice. It is looking quite glowy because you probably all know that I love my highlighter. So there is the Soft Does Nails highlight pretty much all over my face. No, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I've got it on my cheekbones, my nose, my chin, and these bits of my head. And I'll spin you around and let you see this side. So as you can see, everything's blended so beautifully. It looks really, really flawless. My face just looks really nice. Let me switch the lights down just a little bit so you can see a proper look again. So this is it with the lights down, and this really does show your skin looking more like it does in real life, and you can see it looks really, really pretty. I've got to say, I'm liking this foundation so far. The fact that it was £1 just makes it even better. It is 2:15 and I'll have this on until at least 8 o'clock tonight. Maybe later. I'll maybe do a check-in when I get home, then a check-in before I go to my bed. So I guess I'll see you soon. Oh, let me just show you the smile lines. This is the smile lines. They're pretty bad, but they're pretty bad with every foundation. I would say this is them looking normal. So, hey everyone. So, I don't know if you can notice that I look slightly different. It is the next morning, and it is 11:23 in the morning. And I've got up and I've did my face makeup again, and it is the exact same as what I did yesterday, except I didn't put any eyeshadow on today and I did yesterday. My whole face makeup is the exact same. I used all the same products, all the same bases, blah 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 blah, the foundation. Reason being is because I couldn't do a check-in when I came in last night because I did get in at midnight. It was quite late and I had been talking and eating all night, and I must have been stressed, and I was like rubbing my face, so I had rubbed pretty much all my makeup off. My mascara was down my face and my eyebrows were also off, like, and the redness was coming through, so it wasn't a fair representation of the foundation because I literally was just like this all night. You know how like when you're talking and you're just like hands in your head, like it was just, yeah, it was a mess. So we're starting again this morning, done the face, and I'll be back later on tea time and then again before bedtime. So I shall see you all soon. Just checking in at, it's just before 4 o'clock, you can see there. So I've had this on for just under 5 hours and it's honestly looking absolutely fine. Let me zoom you in. So it's pretty much looking the same as what it was earlier. Like maybe my chin It's like starting to come off a bit. Obviously my lips are off. Like my forehead. And this is my smile lines. You can see. Yeah, I would say it's actually not looking too bad. Let me have a closer look in a little mirror. And let me put on some lips so that it doesn't look so strange. So now it looks a bit better because I've got some lips on. I've ate breakfast. I've ate breakfast, which is why my lips were off. And I don't really see any like other patches or anything around the way. So I pretty much think that it looks fine at this 5-hour mark. Let me try and keep it on for at least another 4 hours. I think that's a pretty good wear test. And I'll see you soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. It is 9:15 at night. So I have had this foundation on for nearly 9 hours. So I'd say it's a pretty fair wear test. I want to take my makeup off now. I've had enough. I'm a face toucher, so it's really difficult for me to do a wear test because I've not been out and done much, so about the house. Well, I was at my mum's doing some work and then I've been back here making dinner, blah blah blah, and I'm a face toucher. I lean on my hands. I probably have been doing all sorts and not even really realising. So I just want to show you just now before it kind of wears off anymore from me touching it. I'm having a wee look in the mirror right now. So I think my blush and my highlight have both worn off on this side. Looks like this side is much better. I must touch this side less, which is probably a fair point because I do touch the side of my fringe more. My forehead is quite greasy, but considering I actually didn't set my forehead, so you can see it's a little bit shiny. The lights actually don't really do that justice. This is the side, see my blusher's off here and my highlight. This side less, you can see much more is still on. Look at my nose, it's actually fine. I think you still see the highlight, and here's looking okay. My lips are obviously off. My chin, it's probably off my chin a little bit. Honestly, after 9 hours, I think this is what would be expected. It's been on for nearly 10 hours. It's been on for nearly 10 hours. So how my face looks right now, I'm not mad at all, especially considering it cost £1. My boyfriend also came in and said, "Oh, you look nice today, your makeup looks nice." And I was like, "Oh, I'm testing a new foundation." So the fact that he came in and said that I look nice while I'm wearing a £1 foundation is pretty insane. He does like the no makeup look. So the fact that I've not got any eyeshadow or anything on probably was contributed to him saying that it looks nice. After wearing this for 2 days, let's say, because I did obviously wear it yesterday and today, I definitely give this a thumbs up. Like, I think it's a great foundation. It did go on quite full and quite heavy, but obviously it settled into the skin really quite nicely. It didn't look cakey, didn't look too much, wasn't heavy, felt lightweight, it had a nice finish. I wasn't mad at how matte it was either, so yeah, it's a definite thumbs up for me. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye. Ciao.